Hey guys, welcome back. On today's video, we're continuing to work on the pit room to make it breathe better. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so the pit room, after I installed that fan, that Viver solar powered fan, which is also powered, you can also plug it in and it will run a little stronger. It's still not strong enough. I think that one's about 1800 CFM and this one is 2600 CFM. So with a little help from ChatGPT, I was able to tell it I have that fan on top. On the north side, I have a 1 foot opening. I have nothing on the east side. The west side is open and the south side is closed. And so it recommended doing an in-wall, sidewall, 18-inch fan with at least 2500 CFM, circular fan motions. Maybe that's what it stands for. I just guessed, maybe. But yeah, guys, my dad's gonna come over and help me install this. He's very good with metal. I'm not that good with metal. Metal sometimes scares me just because it's like very hard to cut. And he actually does metal work for a living. And so he's really good with that. He'll help me. I think with the two of us, we'll be able to knock it out in like an hour, hour and a half. But I wanted to unbox it. Something that's important to me is that pit room is kind of small in there. And so I'm hoping that like, it's not terribly loud. Because I think when we're cooking, when we're in there, I'll have the one on the roof going and then this one on the side. And I'm hoping it's not so loud where it's just like super headache loud. I used to have another one in there that was only like 500 CFMs. And that one was so loud, guys, like I'd have migraines when I was done. Super, super loud. So I'm gonna unbox this guy right here. I got the vitamin water because I've been feeling a little lightheaded. I need some hydration.
Nice.
Vitamin water, sponsor, Tacos Ese Mike. I probably have one or two of these a day for the past 18 years of my life. Such a refreshing drink. All right, guys, I've got it out of the box just right away. Looks sturdy, durable. It doesn't feel super cheap. It doesn't feel super heavy either. Nice holes here to mount it. Instructions. I was seeing if there was hardware. No hardware. It's like a fuse, maintenance. So with the help of ChatGPT, guys, I told you, I went back and forth and it was suggesting that I use a lot of ones that you have to like hardwire. And I don't have a hardwire line over there. I just have extension cords running out there. So that was just not an option for me. So I kept investigating it. I did the one ChatGPT had recommended on Amazon, but then on like the more section, this one was there, where it has a hard wire. It's 2600 CFMs, and it was only like about $108 or $120. I'll put this link in my Amazon description here in the video. So if you want to get one for yourself, you can go get it. Again, 18-inch box. We're gonna mount this on the side, on the south side. I'm hoping that with the opening on the north side, when that wind comes in, it will help push it, and then this guy will suck it out and push it out. I'm kind of tired of being in there, guys. Sometimes it gets really, really smoky, and I think on the long run, it's not good for my health. So I want to plug it in, guys, and check it out. See how loud it is. Is there an on or off button? Please tear before use. There we go. All right, guys, let's see how loud this is. I can handle that. Yeah. Let's move it sideways. Yeah, I can totally handle that. Totally. It's not that bad. Even right here, it's not that bad. It's gonna probably go up 3 to 4 feet higher than me. So this is looking very promising, guys. I'm gonna turn it off and then I'll show you guys where it will go in the pit room. I like that these vents will push down, obviously with that airflow. That's super cool. Keep the dust out. So gonna go ahead and stop this, guys. So let's go check out the pit room. I'll show you where it's going. Alrighty, guys. So there you can see the beautiful Wasatch Front. That is the east side. The pit room right there has an opening, about a foot opening on this side, the north side. The west is open. I've got a roof fan, kind of dead center. You can hear it actually going on right now. Nothing on the east wall. And a tiny 4-inch little circle gable vent up there. That thing is so loud, guys, it drives me nuts. But it doesn't suck that much air out. It's only 600 CFMs. That one is about 1500 CFMs. I used to have one there, guys, that was like, it was like, I'm embarrassed, but it was like 200 CFMs, so I took it off, just left the hole there. I power washed this pit room the other day, guys. You can see some of the cleaner walls, but you know, just with time and smoke and the grease, the walls have gotten dirty. But we power washed it. We washed it with soap, but it's still, you know, gonna keep dirty just because we're out here. That's just the nature of things. But yeah, guys, sometimes in here it gets super smoky. When we run the Santa Maria, a lot of smoke goes up there. I like to keep it on this side so the smoke can kind of get out here. The smokestack does create a lot of smoke there, and also the firebox. So I'm hoping by adding that gap there, that guy there, and our 18-inch square sidewall, I hope that we're able to get some better airflow in here, guys. Get up there on the ladder soon, cut a hole out there, move that extension cord so we don't cut it, and install it, guys. Luckily, I have that power cord right there running there, so I'm able to connect it. I might have to drop it and connect it on this extension cord just because you guys saw it doesn't have a button. It's just like a plug it in and it works. The TV's there, the Michael Scott TV.
Sometimes I will just stand here and watch television for hours. I love it.
But yeah, guys, you know, I'm not too happy that I have to keep spending money on fans, but it is what it is. You know, it's an outdoor kitchen, an outdoor pit room. And with that, you know, comes a lot of things that like I just don't know about. And I'm trying to make this pit room be as comfortable and as filled with the things I need. So that's why I have, you know, paper towel dispensers, butcher paper dispenser, foil dispenser, Clorox wipes dispensers. But I also want to be in here. You know, I've got my lights. I've got these lights too. So make it like comfortable, make it enjoyable. And one of the things that makes it not as enjoyable, guys, is the smoke. I don't mind smelling like smoke. I don't mind cooking in the smoke, but there's times where the smoke is so bad that within 5 minutes you have this like massive headache and you're just like, oh crap, look, al pastor hand, crap. Wash your hands better, guys. Dang it. I'm making al pastor, guys, for Memorial Day tomorrow. And it looks like I didn't wash my hands good. Sorry about that. But yeah, guys, back to what I was saying. I want to be comfortable in here. I want to make sure I'm not like giving myself carbon monoxide poisoning. And so trying to dissipate the smoke and get it out. I think it's going to help with heat too, because it will pull that hot air out of here and push it out. As that heat rises, push it out. So I'm gonna wait for my dad to come help me get this stuff cleared out. And then when he gets here, I think we'll knock it out pretty fast because he's really good with metal and working with power tools. So let's go. Alrighty, guys, you guys saw the other day I had brought some firewood. It's in the smoking video, the pork butt video with Mo. We have the logs, unloading them over there. Then we split them on my little wooden thing here, guys. This guy right here. I might make a video one day on showing you guys how to build it instead of buying one. It's cheaper to build it. So yeah, we got that wood cut up. And then my friend Rylan came over yesterday and split all of this by himself, stacked it, all of it by himself. Super helpful, guys, because an old man like myself, that type of work is really hard. But anyways, guys, another cool thing here, there's the rocket camping stove. only fire, send it to me so I can test it out. Worked pretty well. You got the grill, the griddle, and put a pot of water. Selling that Weber, and then I just purchased this used Bacana grills from a couple in Bountiful. As caterings come up, guys, I've had a couple come up here and there, but also because of your support with the channel, mostly with the merch and other gigs I've gotten, I'm now a happy owner of 3 Bacana grills. There's 2 in the back, 2 Webers, 1 Santa Maria, another Santa Maria is being made, Mo smoking, look at that beautiful shine, and then my M&M 250 that's still being made, that will be done this August, hopefully. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get this clear and get it ready. Let's go. Oh, guys, this Viver remote is so weird. The fan is weird too. It's like every time it disconnects from the power and it goes to solar, the remote loses connection, and I have to hold the button for 10 seconds, and then it will reconnect, and then I can turn it off, turn it on. Anyways, I was turning it off just so you guys can hear me a little better. But yeah, that's one downside about the Viver one. The remote is so janky, it disconnects literally every time you unplug or plug in. I don't even know the sequence, but every day I have to reconnect it. And then they don't sell replacement remotes, so if you don't have the remote, then you're completely screwed. Like, you can't turn it on manually, you can't plug it in, you have to have that remote. So kind of a crappy product there. I thought I did a time lapse, guys. Apparently I didn't. But I got up on the ladder, I took down the old fan that I had up here, took it down, took out the straps that were there. Basically, I'm able to go like almost this high, 18 inches. So I'm thinking I want to cut against this post here, so that way I can have the screws go into that post to help it from shaking as much just on the bare metal, like on the sheets, I mean. So I think we're gonna do that, so at least we have one solid connection to connect to. And then we'll hook it up there. The power cord should definitely make it there. I'm gonna try and lower it just so I can control when I want that fan on or off. But yeah, I did a time lapse, fixed the lights, kind of got them a little even in the same kind of length and drop. One of them is still a little higher, but I'm too lazy to go back up there. But yeah, guys, so when my dad gets here, we're gonna go ahead and start cutting that wall there, mounting it to the walls, getting it ready, guys. I'm hoping that this is gonna create a lot more and better efficient ventilation. So let's get to it. Alrighty, guys, the fan is up and running. I think you can hear it. 18-inch fan, plug and play. It does not have an on and off button. You simply have to plug it in and unplug it. But yeah, on this right side, we did it from the outside, and then bolted it, screwed it on to that post so it wouldn't vibrate. And it's not really vibrating right now. You can see it working, guys. So shout out to my dad for helping me do that. That was really helpful. He was able to get it done with the grinder super fast. I'm hopeful that the draft will push the air through there, the smoke, and that guy right there will push it out. It is a little bit loud, but oh well. I think louder. I prefer being a little loud than being full of smoke in here. So I'll break it in tomorrow, guys. We're gonna have the grills going tomorrow. We're doing carne asada. I'll try it tomorrow. Alrighty, guys, you can see we also put up the shade again, the cell shade. Last storm, it was really windy here. It like broke the little like 2 hook-sided thing off. Well, it didn't break it. It just like came off, and I couldn't find the other piece, the other hook. So I went to Home Depot, bought some more chain, bought these little carabiner looking things that connect. So They are all connected on all 4 sides, guys. Nice shade. This adds, check it out again. You see the floor? That adds a ton of shade in the pit room. You can see where it stops right here. So anyways, guys, I'll break in the fan tomorrow when we've got the grills going. We're gonna do carne asada, chicken, cecina, and tacos al pastor. I'm excited for that one, guys. The smoke, but it's also going to be pulling out the heat, so I'm excited for that, so it doesn't get too hot in there and not as uncomfortable. We can be a little more comfortable. But like I always say, guys, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow when we break it in. All right, guys, look how smoky it's in here right now. Got that fan going. Doesn't do much. I'm about to plug this guy in. That's the one that my dad and I installed a few days ago. Check it out. You see all that smoke coming from this firebox? Let's see if it makes a difference. I hope it does. Let's pray that it does. Oh my gosh. Whew. It's taking a lot of the smoke out up and that way. Yeah, even the stack here is getting pulled that way. And like, let's check the other side. Oh, that's what I wanted to see right there. Oh yes, yes. Let's go. What a huge difference, guys. Getting rid of that smoke in here trapped. You can see a little clearer now, but yeah, look at that. That draw in there. Amazing. I love it. But then this right here comes this way. So it's like a little right here, but still not in the pit room. Look at that, guys. Love it. All right, guys, looks like this fan is making a big difference. As you can see behind me, both fans are on right now. The one on the roof doesn't make that much of a difference. It's got, I think, 1300 CFMs, and the side one has 2600. And as you can see, it is making a difference. Look at that. That just means that all that smoke coming out of there is not trapped in here as much anymore. I love it. I'm gonna flip the camera and see if we can see this one on the roof. That top one is helping get smoke out. You can see it a little bit. But the one that you can see with big success, big results, is that guy right there. I love it. So yeah, you can see in here, guys, I've got a bit of a smoke going on, but that's because these logs hadn't caught that well. I'm gonna help them get caught here. Come on, guys, catch. I hate that, like, sometimes you light them up, walk away, and you come back and they're like smoldered out, like they didn't continue to catch. But those flames are pretty big right there, guys. Leave it like kind of half like that, so, or a little more open, so not too hot in there. Let's go. Fan number 1, solar powered on the roof, but it is also connected right now up there. When it runs on power, it runs stronger, and then that guy's fully powered right there on the extension cord. All right, fam, you can see the fan is going. Again, this is the 18-inch in-wall mountable fan. We did have to cut it, as you can see in the time lapse, with a grinder to get through this metal. But other than that, it was some metal screws that went in and installed it. I think we did a total of like 5. The wall's not shaking because we did it to one of the posts right there. I'll show you on this side. That's where we screwed it on right there. There you go. Right now, in here in the pit room, there's not a lot of smoke, so that's a good sign. I mean, there's some, you know, coming out from the smokestack, but it's not enough that it's really trapping in here, so that's good. Great success, guys. Alrighty, guys, well, there you have it. That 18-inch in-wall fan. It's about 2600 CFMs, so it helps get that smoke out of here, guys. In the video description, I'm gonna put the Amazon link so you can go get yourself the exact one, and you don't have to, like, you know, waste 30 minutes to research until you find a good one that has high CFM, that is plug and play, because there's a lot that are high CFM, but you have to hardwire them. And so out here in the pit room, I'm running an extension cord from the house, as you can see right there. So this is perfect. I needed something that was plug and play, and that fan was awesome. So again, the link is gonna be in the video description and the YouTube channel. If you have questions about it, DM me or leave it as a comment. But like I always say, guys, thank you for watching. See you next time.